Our final award tonight is very, very special indeed. It is the ultimate award highlighting hard work, commitment and dogged determination to battle through all the hours of essay, homework, nabs, exams and more essays and probably even more. Well, these two boys have shown commitment, enthusiasm and determination to achieve at the highest level. But we're not surprised. It's something they have done since first year through to fifth year. Throughout all the reports, teacher comments and individual tests, they've excelled. Their bond is unique, not just in terms of academic endeavour, but as twins they come to this award in a way which has never happened before and is unlikely for some time to happen again. Now, Mrs. Ferguson suggested that I should say to you that they're identical twins. Okay, I don't think there's anybody that didn't know that. Even though very few people can tell them apart, including their PC teacher. But you know, somewhere out there, there's a proud mum and a proud dad with a tear in their eye.
And an auntie!
Saying, and an auntie! Saying, that's my boys. Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the boys have grown into young men who have excelled in their studies and personal life. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd ask you all to be upstanding.
Yes.
Thank you. As I present to you the Joint Ducks of 2013, Ross and Fraser Norman.
First of all, I'd like to say what an enormous honour it is to be receiving this award from my brother. If you'd asked me 5 years ago if we'd be getting this award, trust me, I wouldn't have believed you. I don't know if I said that right, but sorry, I'm nervous. I have to extend a thank you to everyone who's made this possible over the course of this year. I'm not going to lie to all of you and say that fifth year was easy, because it wasn't. Fifth year's stressful, but despite what others might claim, it isn't all just work and no play. If anything, fifth year's been the best year I've had at Hill Park. I've made so many new friends and it's made the stress a little bit easier. Getting here wasn't easy. Things didn't always go our way, and there's been so many times where I've just wanted to give up. But this year's taught me that you should have to persevere and keep on pushing on. Obviously, I have to thank the teachers. They've been incredible, in spite of the fact they have deprived us of our life for the past few years. Joking aside, I doubt there are many schools which can boast a group of such dedicated, friendly and enthusiastic people. Somebody once wrote, "A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops." Fortunately, in both of our cases, the influence from each and every single teacher has been exceptional. And on that note, I have to extend an enormous thanks to all of them. However, our particular mention does have to go to my mum and dad. They've served as a source of endless reassurance, support and encouragement, without any of which I know, and Ross as well, obviously, wouldn't be standing up here tonight. But I do have to make a particular mention to my mum. Sorry, dads. I can't put down in words how amazing she's been. Whenever it's been difficult or stressful, she's put up with her meltdowns and her panics, and she's had faith in every single decision we've made, and she's endlessly encouraged us to be ourselves. As I already said earlier, fifth year wasn't easy, but I do want to emphasise that in spite of that, I'll treasure the memories I've made for the rest of my life and hopefully stay in contact with all the friends I've made this year. I really have to add that the competition has been so intense this year, and whilst I'm really happy to share this with Ross, there's others that have put in the work this year and are no doubt just as deserving. Before passing on to Ross, I just want to also say a huge thanks to him. We've been like personal tutors for each other, and I know I would be up here if it wasn't for him.
I'd just like to say I hate the school right now for making me do this. Since I found out about the Doctor's Award, I've been thinking lately about the person I was 5 years ago and how much I've changed. However, I'd like to think that me and my brother are taking it the idea that school encouraged you to realise your potential. I do, however, have to thank my first English teacher, Mr. Harris. He was a source of constant inspiration, and his passion for work instilled in me to a passion for work. For that, I'd like to extend an enormous thank you. Over the past year, a few people have been asking me how me and my brother are so smart. And while these comments are flattering, I don't really believe this award all flows down to intelligence. If anything, I think a lot of my dedication comes from encouragement, because it's encouraging comments from teachers, staff and friends that has motivated me to do well making study, if only to feel that feeling of praise again. Of course, while I hate studying, it is worth it when you realise just how beneficial these years can be. I'd like to thank some teachers in particular for going on. Firstly, Mrs. Ferguson. You've been an amazing pastoral care teacher through my past few years in Hall Park, and always encouraged me in spite of some difficult periods. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Edgar. She was my pastoral care teacher for the first 2 years. She was just as supportive. We both took the time to get to know us as an individual, and were there for us whenever we needed the help, so for that I'm grateful. I would also like to thank all my teachers from first year through to fifth year. You have been great, even if you have been a little cruel lately with the amount of tests you've handed out. Finally, I'd like to thank all the staff of Hall Park and of course Missy Donnelly. Thankfully there haven't been many occasions where I've been in her office, but it's nice to know that she's always there for me. I also have to give a shout out to all my friends. You've been amazing. And I genuinely couldn't ask for better for me this year. All the kind of my biggest thanks goes out to my families. Fraser said all the parts of their mum and dad, so I'm not going to repeat it. It's not been easier to stress, of course, don't you, throughout the year, but I do have to thank you for your endless support and love, especially with our, which was so stressful. I'd like to finish by congratulating the rest of the prize winners tonight and thank the audience and the platform party for their patience. Thank you.
Fraser, Ross, that was fantastic. Not nothing to do to have to stand up and talk to your peers, so really impressed by that. We're now at the end of the evening, so a few wee house rules, if you don't mind, before we finish.